Hey, what's going on, guys? Neil here, bringing you a brand new video. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today I want to make a video speaking on the top 5 credit cards for 2022 and maybe even going into 2023. We're going to get right into this video. I'm going to go over my favorite credit cards right now and why they're my favorite. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why it's important to build credit. So if you guys are just looking to get started in your credit journey and you might not have a credit card, the first thing to do before even trying to apply on your own is to see if you can get someone, a friend or a family member, to add you as an authorized user to their current credit card. What that's going to do is have a credit bureau start reporting under your personal social and your name. And so you're going to start building credit via their credit card. And then when you're going to go ahead and apply for a credit card, let's say 3-6 months after that, you're already going to have some credit built up and you'll probably get approved. Another way to go around that is if you don't have someone who can add you as an authorized user and you're struggling to get approved for your first card, another way to do it is go ahead and open up a store credit card, like a Best Buy or a Nordstrom. That's going to be, anyone can get approved for those cards, and as long as you pay those off in time, you're going to build credit, right? And then you're going to be able to get approved for some other cards. So first I want to talk about the Chase Freedom Flex. This is the first credit card I ever got. It's a lot of first cards for a lot of people I know, actually, and it's something I recommend as your first card as well. So what's so great about this card? One, there's no annual fee, meaning it's completely free. There's a $200 bonus plus a 5% grocery store offer. So that means that you'll get $200 back in cash after you spend $500 on purchases in the first 3 months. Super easy. Plus, you'll get a 5% cash back on grocery store purchases, excluding Target and Walmart, up to $12,000 spent in your first year. So most people don't really spend $12,000 on groceries, right, in their first year of having a credit card. So it's basically unlimited 5% back on your first credit card, excluding Target and Walmart for the first year there. Then they have bonus categories that rotate every quarter that you can activate. 5% back on travel, 3% back on all dining, including takeout and delivery, which is amazing. 3% on drugstore purchases, and 1% back on all other purchases. So cashback never expires, no annual fee, and there's a low intro APR, meaning you actually have 0% intro APR for 15 months, and then after that, there'll be a variable APR depending on what you get approved for. And all these links to sign up for these credit cards will be down below. They are affiliate links, so they will help me out if you do go ahead and sign up and get approved for these cards, so I really do appreciate that. The next one I'm going to go ahead and talk about is something that might actually be a little bit surprising, and it's going to be the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa Signature Card. Why do I think this card is so great when there's so many other cards out there? For me personally, and for a lot of people, why it's so great, I have this one right here, is because you get 5% back on Amazon.com and Whole Foods Market as long as you have an eligible Prime membership, then 2% back restaurants, gas stations, drugstores, and then 1% back on all other purchases. And there's no annual credit card fee, no foreign transaction fee, and no earning caps. So this 5% back at Amazon Whole Foods, if you're someone who shops at Whole Foods or Amazon pretty regularly, 5% is going to be that highest category basically that you want to aim for. So if you can get a card that has 5% back in a certain category and a different card that has 5% back in another category and kind of keep doing that, you'll be able to get 5% back on basically all your purchases just by using the correct credit card. So that's kind of where you want to get to, is make sure all your purchases are falling in the 3 to 5% categories. So this one's amazing. 5% back, Amazon Whole Foods, no annual fee. So definitely check out that one. The next one I'm going to talk about is a business card. So if any of you guys are interested in a business card, this is going to be a great one for you. It's Inc. Business Unlimited Credit Card. This is also one that I have myself. You can get $750 cash back after you spend $7,500 on the first 3 months, unlimited 1.5% cash back, and obviously you can get employee cards, and you get 0% entry APR, and you can stay on top of your business with fraud protection, personal purchase protection, personalized account alerts, and more. So, and obviously you can go ahead and get employee cards at no cost. So like I said, all these links will be down below if you do want to go ahead and sign up for any of these cards. The next one's going to be the Citi Custom Cash. This one you're going to get no annual fee as well, low intro APR for 15 months, The main thing here is two things. You're going to get $200 cash back after spending $1,500 on purchases in the first 6 months. So very easy to spend $1,500 in 6 months. You get 200 cash back instantly, right? Then, on top of that, this is what I thought was really cool. You're able to get 5% cash back up to $500 spent each billing cycle, which is really every month. 5% eligible categories are restaurants, gas stations, grocery stores, select travel, select transit, streaming services, drugstores, home improvement stores, fitness clubs, and live entertainment. So this is how they break it up, right? So let's say next month in November, I, end up spending a ton on gas. Well, what I would do is strategically put it on this card because I know that up to $500 spent in a month is going to get me 5% back, which is that highest category. And of course, you get 1% back on everything else. So this one's great for getting that extra category in there. Maybe you have to go to Home Depot and spend a bunch of money and you don't have a card that's going to give you 5% back on Home Depot, but this card will, right? Maybe you have a fitness membership that you want to pay for. So any of these things, maybe look at these categories and see, hey, I don't have a card that gives me 5% back in one of these categories, then it's going to be able to benefit you. And obviously there's no annual fee as well, low intro APR. And then on top of that, you're going to, you can redeem them for statement credit, direct deposit, or check. If you guys want to see another video on kind of interesting ways on how you can redeem your points other than just cash, let me know about that because I can definitely go into what you can do with gift cards or travel and how you can kind of get more for your points besides just cash. But obviously, cash is very much preferred for most people. Finally, I'm going to talk about the Chase Sapphire Preferred. This one is going to be for people who already have built up credit. I would say you probably want to have a credit score of 700 plus before applying to this. So this intro offer is 60,000 bonus points after you spend 4,000 the first 3 months. So obviously a lot higher of a spending bonus. You have to spend 4,000, but that 60K bonus points is going to get you $600 in cash or $750 to hotels or airfare, or maybe even a little somewhere in between here if you buy gift cards, right? So that's a ton of money. 600 cash back. There is a $95 fee on this card, annual fee, but obviously that pays for itself instantly if you just hit this cash bonus, right? You take out 95 from here, you're still getting 500 plus cash back, right? Then they have 5 times points on travel purchased through Chase Ultimate, 2x points on other travel, 3x points on dining, 5x points on Lyft through March 31st, 2025. I think Chase and Lyft has some partnership. I think I have something like that, similar to that on one of my cards right now. 10% anniversary point boost, and then 1 point per $1 spent on all other purchases. A bunch of other travel benefits, and then the $95 annual fee. And so this one is going to be great if you already have some credit and you're willing to get a higher level card where you're going to actually spend that 4,000. If you're not going to spend that 4,000 and you're not really going to be booking travel through Chase Ultimate, obviously this wouldn't really be worth it for you, right? But if you're going to, this is something that's going to be very, very beneficial, easy $500, right? Definitely take advantage of these cash back offers. A lot of these companies will do that, and they'll offer you, anywhere from 200 to 1,000 plus, 1,500 even up to really in cash back or reward points that you can put towards travel or, gift cards or just redeem it for your statement credit as cash. So that's why it's going to be really important to go ahead and take advantage of these offers. But I just want to talk about, before ending the video here, why it's important to build credit as a whole. Right, building credit as a whole is something that's very important. And it's something that, just like a lot of things in personal finance, they don't teach you this in school. They don't tell you, go make a credit, go build a credit card, go build a credit history, go get a credit card. They don't tell you this in high school. They don't tell you this in college. They don't really tell you this anywhere, sadly. So that's what I'm here for, right? So to build credit is going to not only build your credit history, you're going to have a credit limit, right? And as long as you're paying off your credit cards on time, which I recommend putting everything on auto pay, only spending with whatever is within your means, never spending more than you have. That's the dangerous part about credit cards, right? But as long as you spend whatever you have and you pay it off in time, you're going to build credit. And what that's going to do for you in the future is going to make it easier for you to get approved for new credit cards in the future. And then obviously, more importantly, a loan in the future, right? If you want a loan for your house, if you want a loan for your car, that's when you really want to have that stellar credit score and a low credit usage. So credit usage means, let's say you have two cards with a 5,000 limit and you end up spending 3,000 and you hadn't paid it off yet. That means you're going to be about 30% usage of your credit, 3 out of 10,000, right? So what that means is you're using up 30% of your credit, and most credit bureaus are not going to like to see you go too much above that. Otherwise, your credit score will probably start to drop, right? Among other things that can make your credit score drop. But if you're keeping that ratio below 30%, you're paying off your credit cards in time, you're going to be in a really good position to not only continue to build your credit limit, you can build your credit history, which is extremely important. And then on top of that, you're going to be able to get a good loan or on a car, on a mortgage, whatever it might be. That's really what comes out to be extremely important in the end. Obviously, there's a big debate between, having extremely high credit score and utilizing your credit. And I think there's a balance between the two. And if you're someone who understands how to utilize credit to your advantage, then you can go ahead and do that. But a lot of people don't understand how to leverage it properly. And there's risk involved, right, with spending money you don't have. So that's why for most people, just spend whatever you have. Don't take advantage of any 0% APR. Just put everything on auto pay, pay it off. And when time comes for you to apply for a loan, you're going to be in a great position. So like I said, check out all the links below if you guys want to sign up for these credit cards, or if you guys want to get any free stocks or crypto just for signing up for these platforms. Check that out below. I think Webull is doing a great promotion right now for like 6 free stocks minimum. I think it's like 6 to 12 free stocks. So definitely check that out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.